And as that progressed, it became the only thing and the only time I could have sex. And then COVID hit. COVID hit, and of course I lost my job. Tried to stay, couldn't stay. Came back to Singapore thinking that I would go back in the spring. Never got to go back. I still haven't gotten back. But in that first 6 months that I was here, I sort of got back into some of the habits with a friend. But by this time, I was and I still am very terrified of it. So when somebody sort of goes, now chemsex or do this, I'm like, okay, no. It's not something that I actively sort of work towards, but it's terrifying now.
You mentioned chemsex. I was just wondering, could you maybe describe how that looked like and what impact it had on your life?
Way back in the early days, it started off as something just fun, something you just tried to do.
Right.
And as that progressed, it became the only thing and the only time I could have sex was with substances. And this lasted for 6-7 years.
Right. So it sounds like, without the substances, you were unable to have sex.
Correct.
What difference did it make for you?
I would say mainly it was the lack of inhibition. Because of what I had to live through, being closeted, having a family, living a double life.
Right.
I think in retrospect what that was it was a lot of self-imposed control, who I could be and who I am. And so a lot of that repression was allowed to come out when I was on stuff, and during the sex. And then that sort of moved into a lot of the kink, right? And in comparison, I'll tell you now, like even though there is an element of kink that I like, I have noticed that, now that I'm kind of out of it, that's reduced. I mean, it's fun. To me, it's interesting, it's fun, but it's not, I don't quite have the intensity as I did when I was kind of repressed.